Hello again, Struck Web. Today I will continue where I left off last night, and as you see, halfway through level 94, on the way to 95. Basically, I just need to finish the final act on Elite, then move on to Ultimate. But before I move on to Ultimate, I would prefer to farm a revered faction with the codes I need, like Coat of Drake and Bismil I need for some specific augments. Then I also need, I think, the Outcast, and I also need Barrow Home. So there's a lot of faction to be farmed in all different places. Maybe first I need to focus on the codes, because I'll be doing this act. I've picked Coat of Dreek this time around as my faction, so I'll be doing the quests for this code. So as we saw last night, this build, even in the current state, which is not the final state, can handle shard 40. Probably even further. I just tested shard 40 until the boss, and I collected afterwards.
Serve the
So it's strange how I could take quests from two different codes. Maybe because on veteran I picked a code of Sawile, and then now I picked code of Drake. I wonder if I can pick the code of Bismia's quests. Maybe not.
what brings you to my forge?
See anything you
Let's
like?
just sell some unnecessary items
Put it to
and
good
move
use.
on. I'm gonna use an XP potion, of course, to help speed up the process. So here we are, starting off with some basic quests. Clearing pretty decently, but of course keep in mind this is with the level 94 mythical set, which I used the shortcut to get by farming via power level yesterday, getting power leveled at shards 35 to 40. I managed to get 3 pieces there from the 7 pieces I needed. The other ones were gifted to me. So of course at first you won't be as powerful. Especially until you get this set, you won't have all those modifiers to summon Whitefiend, to Mudrogan's Pact, and to Devouring Swarm. I'm not sure why I'm not getting this bonus to Devouring Swarm. You see it says minus 20 poison and acid resistance to Devouring Swarm, but it's not saying it here. I guess it's working. But it's just not writing it
Can't do that.
on the screen tooltip for the skill. You can see we're having some conversion. I'm wondering where the conversion was. Here it's physical to acid, and of course Aether to physical. Again Aether to physical. So I'm converting Aether to physical and physical to acid. I'm not sure whether it won't be a good idea to just put a bit here. Let's see. What's giving me Aether damage? This could give me Vitality and Aether. But this is giving me pet bonuses, that's why I decided to go for it. Anything else that's giving Aether? This is giving Aether damage, so it's nice to keep it, and it's also giving FUT. So if I have this, my pets are receiving it. and that means they're getting ether damage, which is converted to physical, and then the physical damage for me is converted to acid. So even I can do kind of okay damage, though I'm not supposed to be doing damage. I'm just debuffing the enemy's resistances. Also, just a second, I've noticed my Grim Internals, it's not started. And now it started, now we can kind of keep track of some stuff. I mostly use it to keep track of and things like that, so I don't have to keep the potions on my skill bar. But yeah, once you get this set, what was the name, goal set. Once you get goal set, the build kind of plays itself. Of course, for ultimate, I would need to farm those faction reputations, so I can get augments for my armor for the resistances. Currently, the resists are maxed out. Not the pet resists, but those resists. The only problem I'm having with usually is Aether, but not now. But I will be having some issues if I don't buy some augments for ultimate. So today, once I finish this act, I could probably do some dungeons to farm reputation. I'll try to kill every elite on site. I won't try to speedrun this act, because I want to go to the side areas, kill some more elites, just to get that extra faction. Because I'm not familiar with this act, so I don't know the best places to farm reputation in this act. I'm assuming it would be farming some of the dungeons that have high density of elites. But I'll have to pay attention to which they are while I'm doing the quests of the act. Okay, we've got this waypoint. Okay, nothing special here. I think because I'm from the Black Legion and they're from Kaiman, so they're not gonna give me quests. Maybe if I was Kaiman they could. So with all the buffs stacked, my pets receive 1632 bonus damage. Like this tooltip here. From 845 it can go all the way to 1632. Which includes Spectral, Call of the Grave, Sovereign, and then proccing Shepherd's Call from here, and that's kind of it. All the three things that we need to stack for some damage for them. In the meantime, I think I'm supposed to go here. Thankfully, I have a map I can look at if I need to. The Grim Tools. Yeah, that's not the way. It's probably northwest maybe. There we go. A passageway over here. Quickly looking at the map just to see if I'm missing something. I don't seem to be missing anything. No secrets missed or anything like that. No side quest. yeah, this build is about pet resistances. It's not about pet damage, it's about pet resists. So they can survive more difficult content. If the pets survive, we can survive as well because they're taunting. Of course, you would have to kite every now and then and let the pets do their thing while you kite around before they can taunt whoever's attacking you. Hate it with Eldritch Horrors, nice. So thanks to those two devotions. This devotion is for the taunting, and this one I didn't take the skill, I didn't have enough points for it, I couldn't work around uh, a way to get one skill point for here that's not sacrificing something I really need. So here I really needed that 5 max resistance for the pet, which stacks with the 5 max resistance from this item. This means 90% max resists on the pets. It's a pretty solid thing to have. Compared to 80% max resists, that's half the damage you're taking. Instead of 20% damage, you're taking only 10% damage. From those elements that you can max out. And currently you can see, I think only 2 elements are not maxed out, so only bleeding and chaos are not maxed out. Cold and whitening should be maxed, I don't know, maybe they're debuffed, yeah, they're maxed now. This means that even the skeletons would be pretty tanky now with those changes, with those resists. Even though they're not maxed out, my skeletons are just 10 points in with all the added skill points to Necro. And I did not max out this Undead Legion because it won't give me an extra summon limit. I can check now after I changed my gear whether it could give me some extra summon limits if I take some points from one place, put them there. I think something that's important to max out would be this. It reduces the enemy's health and their resistances. It also does Aether damage, which I said I'm converting to physical, and then the physical I'm converting to poison. I took the portal, so let's go in. Once I'm done with the campaign and I move on to farming reputation, maybe when I'm done with the reputation I can do some quests like the hidden path quest for extra skill points and attributes. Those are needed because you can do it in all 3 difficulties, the hidden path quest, and you can get a skill point and an attribute point in each difficulty. That means there's 3 attribute points and 3 skill points I can get from the hidden path quest. I'm gonna try and do all quests that give me attribute points and skill points. But first I need to complete this act. And was it just me or did I just see 94,000 crit? That was pretty nice. Pretty solid crit for a pet build. Yeah, if I go for a damage oriented setup, probably my pets can do around 150,000 crits in the best cases. But I'm happy the way it is now. Happy the way it is to have them survive a bit. And they can be better. I can get 30% bleeding resistance as soon as I found reputation for one of the factions. I think the Cult of Bismio was the one that gave me 30% bleeding resistance for all pets on a ring or amulet. And the way I'm using the augments, it will be one augment on the ring or amulet for 30% poison resistance for the pets, one like this for Aether and Chaos 20% and 10% health, and here instead of another poison resistance and acid I would put a bleeding one. But I don't have reputation yet, so it will take a while. I do wish that we could farm reputation in the Shattered Realms and in the Crucible mode, but unfortunately over there the elites you kill don't give you bonuses towards the reputation for a certain faction. It would have saved me a lot of time. I could have just spammed some Shattered Realms just to get reputation boosted. So the build is kind of at the moment very close to its final state. Not exactly the final state, but it's just a matter of augments, skill points and attribute points, and maxing out the levels. The way it's going, I think today it will be max level.
I can't do that yet.
But then I'll need to do those different quests for skill and attribute points. Started my stream very early today. It's 7 PM. Yesterday I started around midnight or so, because I was busy power leveling with my buddy, who is kind of busy at the moment. So for now I can just focus on leveling, reaching ultimate, although I can already play ultimate. I just wanted to finish this act as well for that extra cult reputation. Did I get Cult of Bismiel booster? No, I think I need Honored. So as soon as I get Honored in Cult of Bismiel and Dreek, I'm gonna get that booster. Oh, Shrine. I do need those desecrated shrines because that's some extra elites for reputation to kill. And XP of course. Especially while I have those XP potions up. So this needs to be maxed out eventually, but for now I think a bigger damage boost would be this to reduce the target's resistances. This would give extra bleeding resistances later. So I'm gonna try and max it, but not yet. I think at the moment the bleeding resist of the pets is fine. So so is mine. So yeah, let's do this. Let's put some points here. And here we're just maxing out physique. We've got enough spirit. So it turns out 6 points in spirit is more than enough for the build. Yeah, you can see the build kind of plays itself. All you need to do is keep pumping Call of the Grave and Sovereign when they're ready. Make sure to use pet attack to tell the enemies to attack the same, to tell the pets to attack the same enemy. And try to place Wendigo Totem around the pets that are on the front lines, or around yourself if you end up needing healing. You have to keep spamming Summon White Fiend because we're using this version of the White Fiend, the one that stays for a few seconds, for 12 seconds, but explodes and so on. and you can have 3 of those up instead of just 1. And Reap Spirit. Reap Spirit is just 1 summon limit, so you just place it once every now and then. It stays alive for 18 seconds. So every 18 seconds you need to do a Reap Spirit. The rest is just up for the pets to do the damage. Ravenous Earth reduces the target's resistances. Devouring Swarm further reduces poison resist. It's not saying it here. Here it says minus 18 vitality, minus 11 bleeding because it's 1 pointer. But due to the set bonus, you can see it says minus 20 poison and acid resistance to Devouring Swarm, which means I can get minus 20 plus here minus 24, which means minus 44 poison resists of the target. And this is why the pets, even though I'm not doing a damage oriented build, they can do some very solid damage spikes sometimes. The main damage source is the White Fin. You could just see just now something did 80,000 without Sovereign and Cove the Grave. So if I can do 80,000 without Sovereign and Cove the Grave, then with them I can do probably around 100 and something thousand. So this quest was done. Okay, I think there's a secret passageway somewhere here. Yeah, there was it. There's supposed to be a crate for the Crate of Entertainment quest, which probably shouldn't be doing now. I did it yesterday on my other character. What does this need? A rigid shell. Well, this won't spawn enemies. You're just gonna give me items. For now, that's not a priority of mine. I can do all those shrines that need to be restored later on. Now my priority is to focus on those consecrated shrines that spawn heroes, which can end up being some extra reputation for the codes. 4,356, so very close to 5,000. What's giving me this? And also another thing I forgot is I have an extra summon I can use. And this extra summon should be here. I forgot about it, it's from an item, the Eldritch Talon. Does it have a limit? It doesn't have a limit. The problem is this would also reduce the target's resistances for poison for another 10%, so that means I can stack up to minus 54% poison resist on my targets. There's one problem, I cannot put him in my skill bar unless I remove that basic attack. Without that basic attack I can't break what's it called? Those spoils when an enemy dies. But I can quickly put it here and just switch different tabs. I also have this skill to minion. I don't have a place to put it, but this gives me control of a target. So I can control a certain target for 60 seconds. It's not bad, but it would be hard to stack it. I cannot stack two. Oh, actually I can stack 2 Presence of Might. Let me check if I can stack the two to give me the two bonuses. So pierce resistance now is 34 over. If I remove 22 over. Okay, so we can have 2 times presence of might. I never thought about it that way. But this is giving me shit tons of resistances. Pierce, bleeding, and vitality. So now for my pets, chaos and bleeding would be the problem. The only problem would be chaos, because I'll get 30% more. And on ultimate it will still be nice. Having 97 bleeding now. So Eldritch Talon, another good pet. 46,000 health. This is a beast. Even my Brathorn is just 71,000. And this is from an item. So this is very nice, having that extra poison resistance reduction for the enemy. I kept forgetting about this guy. I forgot about it yesterday when I quit my 94 gear. And I remembered afterwards when I was checking my Grim Calc. Look at that. When you see that green orb, it means this guy's poison resistance has been reduced. So now when all things proc, I can probably reach 120-30,000 crit. If all buffs stack and all damage reduction, resistance reduction get stacked. Just quickly checking the map if I'm forgetting something. I don't seem to be. So yeah, the build is turning out better and better than I expected. I never thought I could reach a crit higher than 30-40,000. But yeah, that's elite. Maybe on ultimate it will be way more difficult in regards to how much damage I'll be doing. But even on shard 40, last night I finished my stream with shard 40. Even then I was able to do it without any problems. So probably I can see this build doing shard 60 without a problem. Unless there's some very nasty triple Nemesis at the boss fight. If there's a very nasty triple Nemesis combo, I can just kite, use my pets to do the damage. Something I couldn't do on my mage. My mage, sometimes as soon as I stop I get one shot. Once Mirror of Erioptis, and that was on shard 70. So I kinda had to use my friends that night to do the damage while I kite. We did a strategy where I on the mage when kiting 3 bosses while he's killing 1. And so on and so on. Each time just getting him to pull one of the bosses, kill him by himself while I'm kiting the others. But with this build I can just use my pets. Revered with Homestead. This is perfect. I can get some reputation augments from there now. So yeah, that's a lot of pets as you can see. 8 skeletons, a lot of spiders that pop up every now and then. Then we have the Brathorn, we have the what's it called, Eldritch Talon, we have Eldritch Hound spawning every now and then. So there's a lot of pets for sure. this is a huge thing for the build, being able to do minus 54% poison resistance of the target. It's just a lot of stacking. This will be a test. Let me quickly get the waypoint here before doing this test. This is a very hard Nemesis boss that can be summoned, which on ultimate on my mage kind of kicked my ass. I've seen some people saying that they can kill this guy on ultimate with pet builds, but it takes a long time, like 15-17 minutes, with a lot of kiting, without potions for resistances. I can probably try and do it to see just how it... Problem would be if I die, I would lose a lot of XP, but I'm not that far from just hitting 95. Let's just clear around here so I can kite. Now if I have enough to summon it, would also be... I don't know what I need to summon it. Okay, I'm gonna try it some other time when I have the materials required to summon that Nemesis. Meantime, opening the map just to check if I'm missing something in this zone. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I am. There's just a hidden zone on the
Can't
east.
do that yet.
I'm gonna go there just to check it. So somewhere on this side there's like a passage or something. Is this where I enter? Well, that's not where I enter. Maybe it's from here. But the passage, the hidden zone is over there. There's another place that the map shows me that may be the entrance. Yeah, that's it, this place. There's supposed to be some NPC. Oh. Oh, this might be some epic boss fight or something. Oh, nice. I've never been here. On my other characters and the other playthroughs. Okay, let's go to the conclave of the tree and notify whoever could give me a quest. If there's a boss fight, I would really like to participate. I've got some quests to turn in. So this is one of them.
Serve the
22,000 XP. Cult of Swile, reputation.
serve the
Okay, we've tested whether this guy is worthy of Swile sprays. Now, all the way here for another quest to find this guy's brothers. Yeah, we're gonna find his brothers, no worries.
No, this is all servant. No.
What
this
did
is
he
all
say?
servants of the great fury known only as Korvac have manifested within
Temple
the
of
Corvan
Oser.
Basin. If our task is to succeed, we must vanquish these foes before they form the hammer to Korvac's anvil. Travel to the Temple of Osir to the north and hunt down Okolok's
Karen
Unchained.
Docks. Okay, I need to go to the Karen Docks. Now, what about this dude? Wait, how do I get a quest? There's something to turn in. There we go. Gives me a reputation. Lovely. So, how's my reputation now? 4668 out of 5000. Just a bit more, and here 4321 out of 5000.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, let's keep questing now. I'm not sure what happened, I just told him about the thing we found and that was it. No reward, nothing. Just the XP reward, but that's it. XP and reputation. I thought there was gonna be a boss fight of a sort. And the map shows an NPC called Carmack over here. Maybe later on he appears. There are just some notes. 2.5k XP for a war note. That's a solid amount of XP from just reading something. Those enemies weren't here before, so that's something new. So look at those spiders being summoned. That's from one of my items. There's also Eldritch Hounds I can summon. So a lot of summons going around. Now let's find the Guardians of Ishtar. They should be somewhere in this zone.
That skill's not ready.
They're just destroying everything. I do love myself a good Pokemaster pet build. And this seems to be one. Maybe not the best, but it's sure a fun way to make a pet build like that.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
Since people had shown interest in a pet build that doesn't use a cultist, I kind of had to see how I can make a ritualist work again. I did it once before during Ashes of Malmut, so it was nice to do it once again. But before I wasn't focusing on the poison aspects of the build, more on the vitality, aether, etc. Now focusing on poison seems to be a very fun way, especially with this set. I didn't have this set before when I was making my ritualist in Ashes of Malmut. I'm gonna quickly check the map for this zone. Just gonna check if there's a hidden devotion shrine or something. Just seems that there's two exalted stashes. One of the stashes is actually here. Well, it's supposed to be here, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, maybe there's two locations for one stash. because there's a exclamation mark on the map. So it's either this place or the other. If it's not this, then it should be the other. Just look at those crits, just amazing. Without even stacking everything, 96,000. Thankfully I realized I can stack 2 Presence of Might buffs. I thought they wouldn't be able to. The other place where the stash could be is here, but I don't see an exalted stash here. Just a normal, regular chest. Oh, never mind it. I'm not here for the wood, I'm here for the reputation. And for the quest, which also gives reputation, I guess. Well, I didn't find this quest before. This is an interesting quest, but yeah, before I didn't find it. I didn't click on that corpse on my veteran playthrough here, or on my ultimate playthrough on the other. And this is a nice thing, a shrine with heroes for more reputation. Honored with Cult of Bismiel. Now as soon as I get honored with the Cult of Drieg, which won't be too long, I would go and get some what's it called? Some faction wreaths, I think is the name. Let's actually go get it now. Since I have 54% poison resistance reduction of the targets, I just remember that I think this devotion also gives some resistance reduction, 28. So that means 54 plus 28, what is it, 60, 72? I'm bad at math, but I hope it was correct. So 72% reduction to the target's poison resistance. When we combine the 20% to Devouring Swarm from this set as a special modifier, then the 10% from this item, and the 24% from this skill, but this is not maxed out. I can max it out and get even more.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oh, I do want this.
Iron well spent.
Oh, I've already done those. Oh, that's for elite. I need the other one.
What's left of my wares?
Shit, I spent my code. Well, okay. I end up wasting code. Now I won't be able to get the faction rewards. That's bad. And the thing is, I have like 4 or 5 million on my other character, but I can't transfer it. And the thing I wanted to buy is this 88,000. Now I might have to sell some blue items. Thankfully I have shit tons of blue items. It has to be done. I didn't want to sell blue items, but it would have to be done.
See you around.
88,000, and I need 2 for the 2 different factions, so
Got something you need stashed?
let's take all those blue.
Oh, hold on a minute. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
All of this was farmed while leveling up the character.
Put it to good use.
For now, let's get the 88,000 needed for one item.
See you around. I'll keep your stash safe. Keep an eye
I'm gonna farm some more later, so that's fine. Blue items we get a what from shards 35, 40, 50, etc.
well spent. Safe store.
And I can now do them even with this build without needing to go on my other mage or getting my friend to help me.
I'll hold on to that for you. I'll give you good
Okay, how
price
much
and
cash
we'll
did I make? 120,000. I'm so close to 160,
All in well spent.
176. For now I'm gonna get the first one, then I'm gonna farm some stuff for the other one. I'm gonna start picking up green items just for
Anything you
cash.
like?
So Rite of Bismiel.
See you
This would
around.
give me 50% reputation boost. And I do need a few of the things from the Bismiel faction. I think I need one armor augment from there. Just one, but it's needed. So let's pick stuff and sell it. Which one was it? Coat of Drake. It's almost there. Almost there, so not so bad. If I find a few more shrines, it will be perfect. But this is a nice grind, having to get that reputation. Doing it wisely would save you some time, so buying those reeds as soon as reputation increases, kind of very nice. I can't destroy this. Thankfully my pets. I don't see what's in there. Okay, just a chest. It's nice that you can rotate the camera. Full 3D experience. can go and turn in a quest and also sell some shit.
See anything you like?
Okay, by the time I farm the reputation, I should be okay. If I just pick some green and blue items now. Let's go talk to Anorak about his brother.
Hello? Hello again,
So Honored is kind of easy to get, but Revered would take a lot of grinding for reputation. And Revered is the one I need for the things I kind of have to buy. Oh, my XP potion ran out. You can buy those XP potions from the Steel Club district in Ashes of Malm. From the Mammoth Resistance reputation store. But you need Revered reputation for those XP potions. So if you want to make your leveling faster, you can try and get Revered even in normal. If you spend some time farming reputation. Honored with Coat of Drake. Now it's the... I have 82,000, I will need 6,000 more. Could have been... Actually, let's kill those to get the quest. They will drop some more items so we can sell. I think 2-3 more items would... Okay, let's go to the Coat of Dreek this time.
That skill's not ready.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. See you around. See anything you like?
The one I need is this one, I think. Where was it? This one. From here I need this one a lot. And from Suwao I need, not from Suwao, but from Bismiel I need that one. No. This one. 30% bleeding resistance for my pets.
Put it to good use.
And 6% health for me, so it's not so bad. I think I need 2 of those Aether resistance ones, maybe 3 of those for ultimate. And if you're wondering about the build, I can link the Grim Calc. This is kind of what this build would be when it's done. Played around yesterday to make it. There should be a devotion shrine nearby. Just checking the map. I'm gonna be picking some green items to sell every now and then, because now I'm low on cash with this hero.
That skill's not ready.
One more guardian, a fish towel, and we'll be done with that quest.
That skill's not ready.
Where did that war note go? Oh, there we go. Just quick check of the map. There's just one guardian of Tau missing. Just gonna run through and try and find this missing enemy. Oh, there we go. Plenty of those here.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
The good thing is even killing regular Eldritch still gives me reputation. Even if they're not heroes or bosses. Let's go turn in now.
The threat is Korvax. Indeed. Before we can dance on the divine stage,
Navan the Usurper, Navan the Usurper. Where is he? Sanctuary of Horan in the Sunbane Oasis. I'll see which one it is. So, Sanctuary of Horan. Let me just check the map where this could. Yeah, I see where it is. We're pretty close, honestly. But there's another den I want to explore first.
I can't do that yet.
So I'm gonna get that rift over here to the east.
That skill's not
You can already see where the rift is on the map, here on the mini-map. And there's Dirk's Den. Haven't checked the news in regards to when the new patch would be coming with the new roguelike dungeon. Last time I checked, there were some very nice updates coming with the new patch, but I don't know when it will hit us. Maybe the upcoming week. It said it's this month, and there's not much left from this month, just 10 days. But there's gonna be some nice quality of life changes coming. The place where I need to go should be quite close to where I am. Oh, there's a hero down there. It's not where I need to go, but I want to kill it for reputation. It's a Blaze Talon. I have my own Talon here. Oh yeah, more reputation. Although beasts give me reputation for things I'm already maxed out at, I think. Let's see, Beasts. I think Beasts was Homestead. Yeah. And the Coven. This is where my quest is. There's a zone in my first playthrough on normal veteran. I couldn't open that zone because it was a Dreek faction only zone. Now I would be able to check it out.
That skill's not ready.
Let me quickly open the map here. So there's a desecrated shrine, perfect. I'm gonna head towards that shrine right now.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Nice. A lot of stuff to kill. I need to go and sell though.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, off I go for a quick sell trip. Just making sure that all the money I spent on faction builders, I can kind of get some of it back now.
Put it to good use.
Okay, 70,000. Now I can remove the green items from my filter. Just the monster infrequence maybe. Thankfully the NPC is pretty close to the portal, so those trips are kind of quick.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them to focus the NPC. This is what 72% poison resistance reduction does to them. Oh no, it's actually 82. What was it? 50, 54 plus 28. So 82% poison resistance reduction. From all sources like Devouring Swarm, Ravenous Sword, the Eldritch Talon. Did I do the quest? I think I did. I need to turn in. So that's not the dungeon with the secret area, that's only for Cult of Drake quest.
Skill's not ready.
Guess it was further up the quest chain.
It pains me. The fool was blind. You must hurry to the Oracle. Draylus demands your
Now. Where do we need to go? Vanguard of the tree. Okay. So just moving forward then. I am kind of close to it. Just one, actually just half a zone to clear. We're getting close to where some bosses spawn. So maybe I can get some nice rep from that. Just checking the map for any secrets. There's Brother Hagen nearby here. Somewhere here it's where it tells me there's an NPC. He doesn't seem to be here though, but that's the location it's giving me. Showing me that he should be spawning here. Oh, never mind him.
I can't do that.
Maybe that's from a certain quest which I haven't taken yet.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Beasts, I don't really need to kill beasts. Of course it would give me some XP. But my beast reputation is maxed out. Oh, of course the Nemesis one isn't. Let's see, beasts. Pretty close to Nemesis. It's the one that I've killed the most, it seems. I wanna go there. I think this was the one that as soon as I exit it, it's gonna put me into a different zone.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, let's see if there's a boss to kill. Last time I was in this zone there was just one hero. Nothing else, just a
I can't do that.
Yeah, this time I didn't even encounter the hero. I guess it's pretty random. Now let's see if the boss is here. There's two locations where the boss can spawn. He wasn't here, so let's go south to the second location. Okay, just for a second I clicked outside of my game window. Had to undo what I did by accident. Oh, this is where he's supposed to spawn, over here. But that's just two of the places where he can spawn. One here and one here, but there's another one further around, all the way in another zone. So I guess we're unlucky this time for this Eldritch Hound boss. Grim Maw or something like that was its name. Now let's turn in.
The preparation done.
By the way, there's one thing you may not know. If you stay in this circle for 15 seconds and survive, it's gonna spawn a mythical chill heart. I can't. I would need some of those Aether clusters. This could help you. I'm gonna try again. Just a second. Extra poison resistance reduction. Let's see. This is for a secret quest usually that needs this item. Ah, I might need some other things. Maybe a devotion like Giant's Blood and stuff like that might help. But you have to stay there for 15 seconds and then it drops a mythical Chill Heart Sword. I do have one though. I do have one in my other character, so if I decide to do that secret quest I can just transfer the item. So where was the trader here?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
This is actually a pretty nice set. Might as well save it.
See you around. Do not waste time. The rift is.
So this is where I go now. So those are both beasts and Eldritch, so they should give me a rep for the Eldritch factions and for the beast killing factions.
That snow's not ready.
20 crit damage, not bad.
That snow's not ready.
Not sure which way to go, but I'm just gonna keep trying to reach further north. I think that's the end goal. Really enjoying the level design of those Edge of Reality map. out this way. Oh, there's an exit, so I guess I'm done with this place. Yeah, it says to return.
The camp, the preordained hour is upon us.
Nice.
The primordial foe of our collective existence stirs within.
So now my Dreek is kind of close to Bismiel, even more than Bismiel now. Before it was the other way around.
Yes, traveler? What might I help you with?
So now I should go this way. Just quick check of the map. Okay, I see where I need to go.
That skill's not ready.
Secret areas. Wait, wasn't my quest here? Outer of Abbot, Wooded Wastes, initially hidden. Well, maybe I need to do something before I go there. Tomb of Ariat, Valley of the Chosen, and I know where this is. This is in the Pit of Atonement, which is a bit farther from here. Let's see what else is in this zone. Temple of Atep is kind of near here. Not sure why this was hidden, this outer. There was a devotion here on the previous difficulty. Not sure. Oh yeah, it's still here. I don't have the time to go in the town and craft. Just gonna give me some wood. If it was desecrated, it would have been nice. Bit of extra rep. Now let's go inside this tomb. This tomb I think had a special zone maybe. Can open the map. Temple of Atep. So it's second level. Has some things to do. Oh, that's the one with some guardians for some stuff. tell him to focus this guy, boost their damage, focus the other guy, focus the third guy, and that was fast. Still don't have enough to summon whatever can be summoned here. I'm not sure what was needed. Was it Eldritch Essence? Like, was it... I think it's something like the Eldritch Essence, which I don't have right now. Yeah, nothing else here. Let's just exit it. This is making sure that I'm not missing anything. Now we got the rift. And the best place to go would be... Okay, I see what I need to do. I know there's some... I remember last time I was doing this, there were some heroes to kill if I hug the wall to the south. No heroes yet, but as soon as we reach those temple-like ruins there should be some here. There we go, first hero for this place.
I can't do that yet.
Let's see if there's some more here. There's one down there. Perfect. I wanna check up there. Seems like there might be another hero to kill. And this way. Nope, no hero. Look at that mosh pit we made. Having so many pets does sometimes result in a proper mosh pit when there are shit tons of enemies around your pets.
That skill's not ready.
But yeah, the most important thing about this build for me is the fact that I can get 90% resistances on my pets.
That skill's not ready.
It should really help surviving some of that tough content, like Nemesis fights and so on. Wait, I think I'm missing something here. Yeah, I'm missing a boss fight. I do need that reputation, especially with the faction booster. He could spawn here where I just was, and there's another place down here where Grim Maw can spawn. There he is. Totally worth coming back for this guy. as I've said few times, this is not a damage centered pet build, but even then it's still capable of dishing out some massive amounts of damage. Mostly because there's tons of things hitting the enemies. So yeah, you may not see 200,000 damage, but eventually every now and there would be. And that's mostly due to the resistance reduction, the poison resistance reduction and the damage conversion. When finished, I should have around 23,000 HP. 23,800 or something like that. Which is a very solid number for your HP. If you're a summoner, you want to have high HP, you want to have good resists. I do want to see a mythical version or an empowered version of this item. It just deserves a mythical version. Because yeah, it's a level 65 item. It says 75 because I'm using Seal of Might, but it's a level 65 item. And I won't be changing it, because this is crucial for my build, that 5% pet resistance max. It's just too good to miss out on. And it's also 29 vitality and 32 elemental resist for the pets. If there's a mythical version that maybe gives you 14 HP or maybe 15 HP and 40 or 45 all damage to the pets, but the same amount of resists, it would be pretty nice and pretty solid. I hope Crate Entertainment consider making mythical or empowered or whatever you want to call it version of this item for level 94. And as I said before, this stacks very well with this devotion skill, with this one. 5% maximum all resistance for the pets, together with the 5% from here. Just checking my map quickly to see if I've missed something. Did I get the Infernal Wastes Rift? Yeah, I think I got it. It was here. And then there's two entrances to the same tomb. And I think I missed both entrances. So I need to go back a bit. The tomb for my quest is here, but I'm missing another one that I need to go to. So I need to go back south quickly. One entrance is here, the other one is there. Oh, good thing I came this way. A hero for a reputation. It's going nice. I started around 9,000 something reputation for those two codes, Bismio and Reek, already at 14,000. So maybe today I'll be able to get those augments I need to finish the build. And then once I go to ultimate, I wouldn't have difficulties with my resistances. It's worth investing time on farming rep. Nice. Look at this. Oathkeeper, Soldier and Demolitionist. Oh man, I do wanna try making a Soldier Oathkeeper. Although this seems better for like Oathkeeper demo maybe. Interesting. There's a lot of things I want to try with the Oathkeeper. My next class would be Oathkeeper with something. I wanna try a tank Oathkeeper though. Wondering if a pistol shield build would be nice for Oathkeeper. But even if it's like a one-handed weapon shield, I wanna try it. I know there's need for build videos for the Forgotten Gods, so once I'm done with making build videos for Torchlight Frontiers after next week's patch, the update 7 patch, which was delayed due to some issues found during the testing phase before releasing the patch last week. Once this patch hits us, I would be busy making some content, reworking most of the builds I already have for the game. Since now a crucial factor for the builds would be specific pets with specific auras and skills, and specific choices when leveling up your relic weapon. So there's more depth added to the alpha version of Torchlight Frontiers. Many of the viewers that were watching my streams were saying, but this game seems very simple. And yeah, it might seem a bit simple because it's still alpha. There's still a lot of features from the core game that are missing, that are still work in progress. But the game is shaping up pretty well. Even for an alpha, it's better than some released games I've played. And nowadays you can't afford in the ARPG market to release an unfinished game. A good example would be Chaos Bane. It's a solid game, but it seems like a underdeveloped game, rushed to release. And knowing that there's games like Diablo 3, like Path of Exile, the Giant, in the market, like Grim Dawn, Titan Quest, and many other that are mostly single player only games. You can't afford to release a game that's rushed. Because people have other finished games that had years of polishing that they can prefer to play. You have also Inquisitor Martyr for the sci-fi fans. Okay, just need a second to close the door in my house. Okay, I'm here. I had to close one of the doors. Wait, what? Oh fuck, wrong direction. I thought that's the way I need to go. By the way, this guy on the drawing card and the Oathkeeper, it seems that's an image of an Oathkeeper or whatever. The guy with the shield and scimitar. I do have one photo where my face looks exactly the same. I kinda have to dig it up. It's from a few years ago because my beard is longer now and my hair as well. Although you can't see the guy's hair. But it's the exact same kind of Budwest look on that. I was kind of aiming for something on that photo, and this guy looks exactly like one to one, like as if they copy pasted my photo there. It's weird, like having a doppelganger on the screen. Just the face though, the other parts are completely different. Okay, now the northern. There's gonna be a nice boss fight here. More reputation for me.
That skill's not ready.
Let's try and spawn as much pets as we can. What's happening? Did I not destroy the northern conduit? Oh fuck, okay, now we're done. He got melted. Okay, so let's exit this place.
That skill's not ready.
This guy, that's the guy I was talking about. He's kind of got... I have to dig up the photo and just crop out the face just to make a comparison.
That skill's not ready.
Hopefully the photo's not lost somewhere.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Is that the same tomb? Let me just quickly check my map for the name. Nephus. Okay, I haven't been in the Nephus tomb. Maybe this is the tomb with the secret Greek dungeon that I was looking. Shepherd's Call maximum rank. Okay, what does it do at maximum rank? 210% all damage, 28 crit damage, 300 over retaliation. I've got some decent retaliation stacked, by the way. What's the limit for Eldritch Hound? Is it just one? It doesn't say how many, but I guess it's just one of those that can be upped at the same time. This is almost maxed out. This is kind of getting there. What about this one? It's level 10 out of 15. Okay, let's go turn in. I've got a quest to speak at the Vanguard of the Tree.
Have you
Bismia rep. Nice. Let's sell. Well, now after I sold 2-3 pages worth of blue items to get enough money to buy some stuff, might have to start stashing blue items again for outbuilds. Oh, devotion, my bad. Oh, it's desecrated, my favorite. Give me that rep. Eldritch rep, just what I need. almost 15k. This seems like the dungeon I needed. The one with the secret area. That can only be accessed if you have a certain quest. Oh, is that a Gembo NPC? Let's see. Yeah, the gambling NPC is here, I think. What should we gamble for? I really don't need anything specific, but... Oh, I wasted my cash. I forgot I was short on cash with this character. Well, at least I got a legendary piece. Although not the best one, this is a very common one. This looks interesting. A dual kind of element sword, Aether and Chaos. This seems like very good for what's it called? Aether Ray build. So this is the secret zone. I don't know when I'm gonna get that quest. Maybe I should try and see if I can get it. Let's see if there's a quest I can collect from the code. I do have good reputation now, so maybe they can give me the quest. Or probably I need the maxed out reputation for this.
With Draelus's eye turned elsewhere, one of our honored seers had
Future is mad. Quickly open the map. I'm gonna open the Temple of Nephos map. Googling Sorcerer's Barrier. I googled it yesterday, but I forgot the name of the quest. The Future is Madness, so the exact same quest. That's the quest we need, so I can go and kill the NPC that's on the other side of this barrier. Oh, and since I'm here, let's put stuff in the web.
I'll keep an eye out for this.
Am I missing any buffs? It doesn't seem like I...
Do you hear the whispers too?
Was that it? Oh, there's more to this dungeon on the other end, so I'm gonna explore the other side quick. Is this a secret chest? No. So I need Pit of Atonement. Did I miss the turn for it? I think I haven't yet. Let's see where I am. I'm here. Need to go a bit to the north, but there's something here on the south I wanna check. There's supposed to be a chest somewhere here, but anyways, let's just move on. Who cast that devastation? Oh, it's my allies, okay. They're giving me Blood of Drake, nice.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Just checking the map if I'm missing something. Yeah, there was this NPC that seems to always be missing in this place. Over here there should be someone called Dawa Thornsbury. An NPC, friendly NPC. She wasn't there on veteran, she's not here. Maybe it's an ultimate only, or maybe I need some specific quest for her to. Okay, let's just keep progressing. Poisonous Devastation, this would be amazing. To have such a modifier, an item that makes devastation do poison damage, converts all of the aether or all of the fire damage to poison, or maybe both the aether and fire converted to poison. For an occultist with arcanist, for a poisonous devastation build, that would be very fun. Thousand XP war bonus. My XP potion's almost over. 35 seconds, I just use a new one.
That skill's not ready. We can't do that yet.
Did they say for Drake? Okay. I'm with you guys. My buddies. Just to check a moment. So I'm getting very close to, actually past it. This is the turn for the Pit of Atonement.
That skill's
So
not
let's
ready.
go atone that messenger. It's just a fight, nothing special here. Just a boss fight. It could be nice to just keep coming here for some reputation and killing the guy, but I guess he probably won't be respawning. I might have to check it if he respawns every time. Now moving on, just checking the map. Yeah, I see where I need to. We're getting close to the final stretch of the campaign. My reputation's nowhere near where I want it to be, so I would have to probably farm some rep. Or I can just do those quests on ultimate, but it would be a bit difficult after the resistance penalty. But it's possible I can start ultimate with this act instead of the other ones. I think Aether and Chaos are the lowest resist ones. This is just to over the maximum on Elite. And the Aether is the one I get from the Dreek faction. The one that gives me 12 Aether resistance and some constitution. And Bismiel is the one that gives me bleeding resistance, 30 bleeding resistance for the pets, which I do need to at least put one of those.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Let's go turn in the quest in the meantime before this boss fight. Conclave of the Tree. Oh, and I also need to go to the Vanguard of the Tree for another quest, so 2 quests to turn in. Because there's gonna be a long dungeon and boss fight before it and so on. Gotta meet with
seers have
Uruburuk
true the loss of
and
it.
we gotta punish Uruburuk's son. And after punishing his son, we're gonna
Come see what's coming my way.
step into the final dungeon.
Put it to good use.
This looks nice for a design. Okay, let's go to the Vanguard quickly to turn in the other quest.
Welcome back.
No other quests? Okay, move on. There's a Rubruk.
Have to. Now is not the. I do not.
No, we're gonna fight this guy, there's no way around.
And so, he was consumed by his hatred for me.
Oh nice,
In
this
another
is
life,
amazing.
perhaps he would
1100.
have stood by my side when Dravis confronted me.
Oh shit. Can I go back? I wanna go back to pick up the wood from the spoils. Well, no spoils for me. Yeah, it's so nice being able to reduce the enemy's poison resistance by 82%. This is just too much. Even without a damage oriented build, the pets do seem to be doing well. I do want to test them in ultimate, but I did test it last night in shard 40. Shard 40 kind of average, it was doing pretty well there at level 94. And I think I can probably handle shard 60 without problems. The only trouble would be some one-shotty Nemesis fights that I might just have to kite and let the pets do the work. Korvac saved me. Nobody, you didn't deserve to be saved by Korvac. He has abandoned you. Look at those. Korvac's chosen. Let's go to the hidden zone here. Wait, wasn't there a secondary hidden zone?
I can't do that yet.
So yeah, by the end of this quest chain, I won't have maxed out the cult reputation, but it's getting there. So probably would just need to do some of the same quests on Ultimate. I do need to do the hidden path quest on all 3 difficulties though, for the extra attribute and skill points. But I might do that later tonight when my friend is here, so he can give me the waypoints needed to the further act places for the hidden path quest on Ultimate. I have the waypoints on normal and elite.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Okay, someone just did 81,000. Good pet. Oh, Desecrated Shrine, my favorite.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Can run 5,000, nice. This is where my quest is. Let's kill that Kaiman boss.
I can't do that yet.
I'm just gonna summon some more White Fiends before I start. Just one more.
It is too late. That skill's not ready.
This was kind of too fast.
After all these
Almost 97 by the way. Let's do more resistance reduction. So now we can get 84 minus to poison resist, so the target 84 is pretty nice. Is it maxed out now though? I think I can't level it up more. But yeah, 84, even if the target has 100% poison resistance, still gonna get him down to 26 when I stack everything.
That skill's not ready. skill's not
How
ready.
long did they think they should last?
That skill's not ready.
So we're getting close to the final boss of this act. And this is the final act. I'll check later what quests for skill points and attribute points I might have missed. I did find a nice list for such quests, so that's not a problem. Whatever I'm missing, I'll eventually just do it so we can maximize our reward. This Eldritch Talon is such a great addition to the team. Oh, that's where I need to go, this way.
Come, little human.
He's taunting the little human that's going to kill him. I wanna see something. How often can my pets taunt? What's the cooldown of the taunting? 12 seconds recharge, 6-second duration. So 50% of the time it's gonna be up my pet's taunt. Placing a portal here in case I somehow end up dying.
That skill's
Let's
not ready.
pre-summon some of those White Fiends. Can I get 3 White Fiends up? Let's put the Windigo to 10. I'm gonna keep summoning those.
Seize mine and extinguish.
I think we've killed him. He's gotta wait for that animation. And now wood time. Let's go middle first, left, right. Seems like there won't be even a single legendary this time around. So yeah, let's go and talk to the NPCs, get our rewards. My cult rep, the cult reputation, 19.6 thousand and 17.9 thousand for the ones I need the most. Conclave, back to the conclave. So I think if I start doing those quests on Ultimate, I won't have any problems in regards to getting all that reputation.
His scattered followers are
And
being
the legendary
hunted down
weapon,
and
nice.
eliminated. The forgotten god will soon
1500,
be a
nice.
distant memory. Without a vessel, do not think to believe the snake.
Fascinating. Any other quests that I can probably take?
The visions grow silent.
I guess that's it. Now what I'll do is this quest, the hidden path quest. It is a long quest. So I need to go to our crossing first. This is a long quest and I would have to be traveling from one act to another. I think I need to end up somewhere there. Let me just quickly check the map. I'm not really sure exactly where it was. This specific guide I'm looking at doesn't show the entry. Might check a different guide. So I'm gonna Google the hidden path again. It's giving me a screenshot, but it's not giving me some pointers where to start. So just checking quickly. I found something on Steam, maybe it would be better. I see where. I need to go down here. Yeah, it's down here somewhere. This quest would give me a skill point and an attribute point, and I can do it on all 3 difficulties. That means 3 skill points, 3 attribute points. So I'll do it on this difficulty, I'll do it on veteran, and then for ultimate I might have to wait for my buddy to come, because I haven't progressed ultimate. So I won't be able to reach it easily. Should be a zone that requires dynamite. Probably missed it. Seems to be somewhere here. On this side. Oh, and there's some elites to kill for rep. Although this seems to have been from a faction I've already maxed out. Oh, and actually no, it's just a 2-0 level. But yeah, I want that skill point, I want that attribute point. Should have done this earlier, but kind of forgot about this quest giving such good rewards. And today I was looking up quests that give skill points and attribute points, because I knew there were some that I've missed.
That skill's not ready.
So did I take the stone? Yeah, runestone of Dreek. So the next place would be Act 2, Broken Hills. Act 2 in the Broken Hills. I do know this one by heart where it is, so this at least would be easy. just a quick check to make sure I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it is where I thought it was. So I can either go this way or I can probably go this way too. I'm not sure which one is faster, but let's just go over here.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, not here, somewhere here. Ah, there we go. Next, Act 3, oh, Act 4, Astrakhan Valley region. Since I'm already here, no, I can get this. I want to go to the town. Let me quickly check where this was exactly. Destructible crumbling wall is another note. Backtracking through the Astrakhan Valley to the edge of the Astrakhan Road area. Okay, I see where this is. So it's somewhere around here, this zone. I'm gonna do quickly move, so I don't end up attacking enemies. Is this way? No. Wrong way. So I think I need to go up there.
That skill's not ready.
There we go, now I'm where I should. Oh Oh, is this where the queen was? Isn't it a bit? Oh no, it's not the queen. It's Guardian of Bismiel. It's a bit too early for the queen.
That skill's not ready.
Attribute point. Okay, well we have to keep doing the quest to get the skill points as well. So this is Rashwaga, the Mad Queen, in this part.
I can't do that yet.
Port. Next. Temple of the Tree, together with the O3 runestones. Temple of the Tree East Marsh. Okay, I remember this part kind of. Is it Burrowitch Village or Burrowitch Estates Village? Okay.
Can't do that.
This probably won't give me reputation anyways. Remember it was somewhere there on this site. Not here, maybe. Kinda need to remember where it was. Was it somewhere here? Okay, maybe here. Let me quickly check the map. Okay, it's further down the road. Oh, this looks like it, yeah. So after this, where do I go? Let's see. It doesn't say much. I guess that's probably the final part where we enter that dungeon with the bosses at the end. I'll check once I'm done with this part. only I've done this while I was around the level of the monster, so I could get that reputation for the kills.
That skill's not ready.
Should have done it earlier, but yeah, I forgot completely about this giving skill points and attributes.
That skill's not ready.
Look at that, 4000 XP from wars. 2000, 2000, 1100.
That skill's not ready.
Another 4k. And a desecrated shrine. Another missed
That skill's not ready.
another missed opportunity to farm reputation.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
Hope I didn't miss anything important. This is where I get the skill point. And there we go. So this is maxed out now. So now the question is, am I maxing out the resistances? I can always go back on that. I think maybe I wouldn't need that much resists. But my pets do need some bleeding resist, so let's max this one. So other quest. Sparrow experiment I've done, the hidden path I've done, the other U is an ultimate, Tomb of the Eldritch Sun is an ultimate for skill point, entering the Shattered Realm, skill point on ultimate. Attribute a merciful end. Have I completed this? Let me quickly. Broken heals me Nova. Woodrow the Abandoned. Yeah, I've done. So now it's off to Veteran to complete the same quest for an attribute and a skill point. And then I can move on to Ultimate. Maybe before moving on to Ultimate I can make a pause, get some food ready. So let's complete this quest first on Veteran. Oh, I have a quest I can turn in. I really don't know who to turn it in though, so let's just start by going to Walrus Crossing. anything I'm missing here? No.
I can't do that yet.
At least it didn't take too long when I had the waypoints and everything.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Thankfully I had dynamite, it would have been a shame if I had to return for some dynamite.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Wait, did I pick it? Okay, I did. Now let's remove my swarm so I can move easier. Off to the next one. This might be a faster way than going back from there. Although it seems like the same distance. Maybe less twists and turns here.
That skill's not ready.
Since we're here, let's go kill Rashwaga. And now, where was the final? I kind of forgot. Just let me check quickly. Ah yeah, East Marsh, East Marsh, East Marsh. Where was it? Here. So yeah, once I'm done with this quest and I get the skill point, I'm gonna quickly make a short break to cook something, some food.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
Now.
That skill's not ready.
Look at how many elites I've missed. If I only did that while I was at the appropriate level, that would have been some nice reputation gained. I'll know for the future when I'm leveling characters manually.
I can't do that. That skill's not ready.
And there it is. Sentinel. Now let's get the skill. Bit more bleeding resist. That's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna return in about an hour or so. I just need to cook something, eat. So thanks everyone who... Thanks for all the follows, subscriptions, follows on other platforms, subscriptions on other platforms. and just for watching. Till next time. Keep it cool and good.